In order to create no-face videos for YouTube, you will need a script, just like a movie director, right? A script is essential because it will take you less time to produce the video rather than just going blind. There are a few ways to do this, and I will cover them all. You can, of course, hire someone to do it for you, and I will talk about that later in the video, or you can do it too. To see how long your video will come out to be, you can always use a word counter website that will take the number of words and give you an estimated time in minutes. You can do a Google search for words to minutes, and you can choose any website you wish. I will pick the first one here, and if I enter, for example, 500 words, I will get an estimate of 3.8 minutes of video length. I will talk about the ideal video length later in this course. Another tip for creating the successful script is to put yourself in the viewer's shoes. So once you write it and read it, try to see if there is any time when the viewer might actually leave the video for a different number of reasons. Because as you will see later in this course, viewer time is an important factor when it comes to both monetization, YouTube recommending your videos, and so on. Once the video is done, go over it and cut any moments that really didn't matter or makes the viewer click away. If you are doing tutorial videos, explain to the viewer at the beginning why they should use your method before you explain to them how to do it. For example, if you teach people how to make a lasagna, tell people why they should go with your recipe. You can easily say things like this is the fastest way, or this ingredient will give an amazing taste, and so on. You get the picture. When you are writing a script, think about telling a story. The story will break down into 4 pieces: the intro, rising action, climax, and was used to hook the viewer into the video. You have about 15 seconds to hook the person into a viewer before he decides to either watch it or click off. You have to create a desire for people to continue watching the video. Let's say you will do a video about celebrities, and I would do a video on Jay-Z's mansion. The title would be Inside Jay-Z's $88 million mansion. At the beginning of the video, I'd say something like, "Hey guys, welcome back to the channel," or "This is Jay-Z's billion-dollar mega mansion in Bel Air." This huge, expensive 30,000 square foot mansion is home to the biggest rapper on the planet. And there are things that you've never seen before. In today's video, I'm going to go through 5 of the craziest and most amazing things inside Jay-Z and Beyoncé's mansion. Make sure to stay till the end because there's an absolute shocker about what's inside Jay-Z's home. So, the intro reaffirms the title and creates the desire for people to watch till the end. Next, ask people to subscribe and tell them why. You can say things like, "Don't forget to subscribe and turn your notifications on for more celebrity gossip or mansions," or whatever your channel is about. In here, you can add a nice subscribe video element. Then, once you go into the actual video to tell people about your story, and this is the rising action, you can tell people about Bel Air, for example, a few things about Jay-Z. When did he move in there? How big the pool is, or how many bedrooms it has. Or if you were doing a top 5, just talk about them each. During your video, you can also ask people to comment about what they think. For example, do you think this mansion is worth $88 million? Or, would you like to have a home theater in your living room? Or whatever. Make people engage with your video in the comment section. For the climax, if you do tutorials, you can talk about the pros and cons of the method you described. Or if you were doing a tech video, for example, a phone review, you can talk about the pros and cons as well. In our Jay-Z mansion example, you can tell about the shocking thing that you mentioned at the beginning. The last part is the falling action or the outro. This is where you ask people to watch your next video. It is very important for people to click and watch your next video that you recommend through end cards, which we will talk about later on. YouTube wants people to stay on the platform for as long as possible. So if they see that people watched your video and they are going to another video, they will promote your videos more. Try to keep the viewer to the same content he watched and don't recommend a totally different video. On my VR channel, I liked the idea of ending the video with a trailer from the next video. Let's check this. And we can see the example at the end. Last but not least, study your competition. You can enable captions on YouTube and see what they say, when they say it, and so on. In the next video, I will show you faster methods to create a script.